Hey guys, welcome back to Angel Readings with Natalie. I had started another video before this and kind of like went on a little bit of a rant and just decided to delete it. Basically on just how people view tarot a lot of times and how they receive tarot. Like they'll watch the first, the first one, but they won't go to the second one, like part one, but they won't go to part two, and like how it'll hit. First and foremost, I am here to give you insight. I'm here to help you heal. I'm here to give you advice from your angels and my angels, and overall God. I am here out of the kindness and the love of my heart. Nothing negative, nothing evil. I don't believe in doing work like that. So there are people out there that do that, but that's not me. So that's why we always say take what resonates and leave what doesn't. At the end of the day, you have to discern what's best for you, and we are all left with our own choices with free will. And so you can take, if you're not ready to hear what we have to say, us meeting tarot readers, psychics, mediums, the gifted, whatever you want to say, we can't help that. We can't help your triggers or anything like that. So, but just know that I am coming from a good place and want what's best for you and best for your life. So, enough of that. Let's get into this reading. I have been feeling anxious today, which is weird because I don't feel anxious anymore. Once I let go, let God, I have not had really that anxiety. I do have certain people coming on Saturday for my daughter's birthday. That might be it, but I don't think so. Well, that might be it, but I don't. 222 on the timer. I was going to delete this, like literally went to stop this and delete this, but I think I am supposed to keep going with this, especially when I look up and it's 222. I know that was meant to happen. Yesterday I was just randomly sitting in my car and I felt like I was going to throw up, like out of nowhere, got nauseous. And then I've been having really vivid dreams for probably a week now. It hasn't been maybe every single night because I think it stopped over the weekend, but I know last night I had one, but the night before was like all night long. Last night's was all night long too, but the night before it was so vivid. Like I woke myself up talking in my sleep. So there is definitely a shift going on. I know that we're going into a retrograde right now. I think it's Mercury. I think it's Mercury retrograde. Something's always kind of going on in the universe, but there's actually something going on with the earth itself. I was watching this one thing about how we're supposed to be, I think, at 7.8 hertz or something like that, and the earth is actually at 72. So it's like the earth is having a full-blown panic attack. And us that are empaths, because I'm definitely an empath, we're feeling that. I'm also... I have quantum leaped, maybe still am a little bit, and there's just like where I don't see the world the same anymore. I'm not living the same. I don't respond the same. I don't know. If you know, you know, okay? If you know what I'm talking about, then I've got to get a different angle for this camera. It's like, oh well, anyway, I feel like, no, maybe not. I was going to take that one, but I'm not really focused. Okay. My angels, my God, I am open to receiving messages and positive messages. Nothing evil, nothing negative is allowed to be in this space. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I don't see things technically as negative. It's all about how you want to learn from it. There's good and bad in this world. There will always be good and bad in this world. Feminine and masculine to balance each other out. Good and bad to balance each other out. Light and dark balance each other out. Life is about balance. Work-life balance. Everything's a balance. Not overindulging. What you eat. things like that. That's just the way it is. So, all right, let's get into it. My angels, my God, what messages does the collective need to hear today? Lord. Okay. 3 came out. I'll take those. So 10 of Swords upright. The Lovers. Okay. And 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Somebody's having a conflict in their relationship. Didn't want to start off like that, but definitely are. You feel defeated in this relationship. You're having a lot of arguments right now. Goodness, what is going on? I am going to take these 2. 6 of Cups in reverse. King of Wands upright. I'll take this one too because it's upright too. And the Moon. Okay. If you see me look off, it's because I'm also working. I work from home, so keeping an eye on my... Trying to think. Trying to listen, kind of slow down and listen. So like I said, you had the 10 of Swords that came out, the Lovers that came out, and the 10 of Cups in reverse came out. I always show you all my cards, and I always shuffle, you know, on here. And then the 6 of Cups in reverse, King of Wands upright, and the Moon. So yeah, you're definitely going through obstacles right now in your relationship. I don't see the Lovers as friendship. With the King of Wands upright, I think you are going to become overcoming these obstacles, I believe. It's just you have to look at the bigger picture. Someone might need a, but then there's also the message of, do you know, like the whole strings attached, the red strings, I believe it is. I think it's like a theory. Someone might need to do that, like cut the cords, cut the strings, cut the ties. Somebody in the relationship is being selfish. And maybe even a little deceptive on things that are going on. Maybe you've done something that's backstabbed you. And maybe, I don't think that you've actually, I think maybe you have found some stuff out, but you haven't actually had the conversation. So it's like in your subconscious, is in the back of your head. And you're scared to have this conversation. But they're wanting you to be in your King of Wands energy. Be in kind of like your leader energy. And just step up and have that conversation. Because nothing's going to change until you do. Fear is lack of faith. And you're going to have faith within yourself. And faith that to know that no matter what. It just stopped. Hang on. Okay, so that no matter what happens, it will always be for the best. Heartbreak doesn't always mean your world is over or, you know, breakups. Because we go, oh, we were meant to be together. Why is this and stuff like that? That's not always true. We want to feel that. But our gods, you know, and I always say this, your angels and your gods always bring people in and take people out, you know, for who is meant for us. We have choices. And like I was talking about in the very beginning about making sure things are balanced, also making sure things are in harmony. Somebody is having a lack of affection, so that's a huge thing. What else does this collective need to know? I hate when it, like, sometimes I hate when it does it, like, on top, because it seems like I'm actually the one that's, like, turning it over. I'm not. Seven of Pentacles, in reverse. Oh, okay. So, like, somebody here, it seems like they're putting in a lot of effort into this relationship. And maybe even into your work life as well, but you're not seeing any results in it. You feel like you're wasting your time. I understand that feeling. But nothing is a waste of time. I want to give you that. They just said that. And they reminded me of this video that I watched the other day. Whatever you put out, regardless of who it is, where it is, the universe sees it and it feels it, and it will always come back to you, and it comes back to you in divine timing. So even if say you're in a relationship right now, and say the relationship ends and you're like, oh my God, I spent all this time, all this energy, all this love, and I got nothing back. What a waste. No, the earth sees that. The earth feels that. The universe sees it and feels it. Your God and your angels they see everything. And when it's time, you will get that back. And it might not be in the way that you think it should be. It might be like completely random. It might be through a pet, it might be through friends, it might be through neighbors, it might be through family. It doesn't matter, but you will get that back. You got the, hang on. Sorry about that. All right, you got the Two of Wands upright. And the Eight of Swords. I was going to say Wands. Eight of Swords upright. Yep. So again, decisions. You've had choices and decisions a couple of times. So the Lovers is about making choices. The Two of Wands is about making choices. But believing in yourself and believing in your personal power, knowing that you will be okay, knowing that no matter what, at the end of the day, you do have yourself. And yeah, the Eight of Swords. Feeling like a little bit trapped, feeling kind of imprisoned in this relationship that maybe it's not going anywhere. Strings attached and kind of being like tied up, you know. Like you just can't move, but a lot of that is illusion, they wanted me to say, which is also about the moon. It is in your head. Everything that's going on in your life is always within you and within your head. You have choices, and you can either stay or you can go. You can either keep putting up with it or you can walk away. You know, it is your choice. I know that that's hard, especially if you're in an abusive, toxic relationship. You want to believe, you know, the person that, you know, they're going to get better. They're going to change, whatever it may be. And, you know, especially if you're in a narcissistic relationship, because I'm kind of getting this a little bit, that, you know, it's little things over time that kind of mentally warps you. So it does make it harder to walk away. So, but again, with the Two of Wands, you have personal power. You are strong. You do have leadership qualities in the King of Wands. You can overcome these obstacles. It's just going to be based literally off of you and what you're going to continue to accept. But they're saying, but that conversation needs to be had. It's kind of heavy. I feel it on my chest. What else does somebody need to know? Make sure that you're not, they keep wanting me to go to the Eight of Swords with the self-victimization. So make sure that you're not sitting there and just complaining and making excuses for things that you're doing and for the things that the other person is doing, because that's not going to help at all. Things do happen to us, but they also happen for us. So again, you're going to have to decide. Oh yeah, and then the sun. The sun will come out. It will shine again. And the 9 of Wands. Yeah, the 9 of Wands upright as well. So warmth is going to come into your life. Joy is going to come into your life. Just have courage. Just have strength. You know, stand in your personal power. And having the courage and having the strength. You know, be persistent. Know what you want. Don't settle for less. That way, if this relationship isn't going to work, then it's not going to work. And if it is, then it is. But be able to let it go. Okay? That way you can get these swords out of your back. It'll feel better. And so the sun can come out. Okay? That's the message today. I don't feel like it's going to go any further. I usually have longer messages. So I'm glad that my gods and my angels are kind of like stopping them a little bit shorter. So, as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I wish you all the best. Just know you are stronger than what you think that you are, and that you will get through this. Try and change your perception, mindset. See things from a bigger picture. See things from another perspective. That's what I wanted. And that things aren't happening to us, they're happening for us. So if you feel like the world is crashing down on you, or if you feel like you're, you know, oh my God, my relationship is ending. Oh, this is happening. You know, it's happening for you. It's meant to happen that way. When things end, that means that new things and better things are around the corner, and they're coming in for you because your God and your angels are protecting you. Alrighty. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Yeah, good luck with everything. See you next time. Bye.